On this episode of See, Taste, Do, we're heading west to Hays, Kansas. A town rich in history, beauty, and charm. Discover the vibrant heart of downtown Hays as you stroll along its iconic red brick streets, explore fascinating museums, and take in the local culture. Then, treat your taste buds to unforgettable flavors at award-winning eateries that showcase the best of Hays. We're hitting the road. Come along.
These businesses proudly support PBS Kansas and are See, Taste, Do hometown proud. The Furniture Look, Hays Convention and Visitors Bureau, Precision Valley, and Fort Hays State University Sternberg Museum of Natural History. Support also comes from the Bissing House Bed and Breakfast in Hays, Kansas, located in the heart of downtown. This restored 1909 historic home offers 3 suites with private bathrooms. Learn more at bissinghouse.com.
Our first stop is the Sternberg Museum of Natural History, where Earth's past comes alive through fossils, exhibits, and interactive learning. Focused on the Great Plains, the museum inspires curiosity about natural history and the forces that shape our world. Let's go take a look inside. And now we're here with Dr. Reese Barrick at the Sternberg Museum of Natural History. And Reese, we're excited to be here today. You know what? I haven't been here since 1999 or 2000. It was one of those years with my 2 daughters. It's been a long time, so I'm excited to be back and excited to see this all again. And I know there's more stuff than when I came.
Well, it has. We've grown quite a bit, but you got here, 1999 was the year that the museum opened here in the Dome. It had been on campus at Fort Hays before that,
Okay.
And moved out to the Dome in 1999, which was a big year. And then in 2000, we had Sue the T-Rex was here at the museum. So things have changed a lot since then, and so we're excited to have you back.
Well, we're excited to be here. So give us a brief overview of the museum, what people will experience when they come.
Well, when you come to the museum, what's a lot of fun is we are a natural history museum, so we focus on the fossil history of western Kansas, and we also focus on modern animals and life that you would find in western Kansas or across the country. So we have a lot of interesting areas of the museum. Probably the most famous one is the fish within a fish.
Mm-hmm.
So we have a lot of sea monsters. We have the state fossils, the state swimming fossil and the state flying fossil for Kansas that are on display, which is a lot of fun. And then we have every rattlesnake, live rattlesnake from the United States is featured at the museum. And then we do a lot of fun things with the Ice Age.
Okay.
We have our mammoth and lots of Ice Age mammals, and we have a cool area called Bringing Fossils to Life, where we have fossils from the area with the live animals that represent them, so we can sort of put together the fact that evolution isn't something that happened a million years ago,
Mm-hmm.
or 80 million years ago, or 100 million years ago, and modern life is separated, that there's a connection with all life through time. And so we focus on that at the Sternberg Museum.
And now we're in a very impressive room. I'm telling you, Dr. Barrick, these are some very large animals and skeletals. I mean, tell us, what do we got going here?
Well, what's cool is this is our Ice Age exhibit. And the Ice Age, goes from about 1 million years ago to about 10,000 years ago. But there's a lot of different Ice Ages. And what's cool is a lot of the animals of the Ice Age are similar or are still animals that are around today.
Okay.
The cool difference is they were a lot bigger in the Ice Age. And that's why this is kind of a fun exhibit where you can see modern animals and you can see their Ice Age equivalents, mm-hmm. and how much bigger they were. Because, when it's cold out, it's hard to stay warm unless you get big or you get fat.
Okay.
And so animals in the Ice Age compared to their modern counterparts were a lot bigger, and that makes it a whole lot of fun to be in this area.
So what's the big giant thing behind me? I mean, that thing looks like it's going to eat us.
Oh, that's a friendly herbivore.
Okay.
It's a mammoth, so it's a giant elephant. It's a Columbian
Okay.
mammoth, and we had a lot of mammoths in Kansas during the Ice Age, because we had lots of giant bison. We had giant lions. We had giant bears, and even a cool one. We have giant beavers that were like triple the size
Wow.
of modern beavers. But our mammoth, they're the coolest things, because they are, you don't think of large elephants wandering around Kansas.
Right.
But there are a lot of cool large mammoths wandering around Kansas.
Well, very good. This is quite impressive. I'm enjoying it.
Excellent. Well, that's what we're here for. A little education and a lot of entertainment.
Well, now we're in a very exciting area. So, Dr. Barrick, what do we have behind us and everywhere else?
Well, Phil, this is cool. We're in our fossil gallery, which really focuses on Kansas and the Seaway. And right behind us, we have our most famous fossil in the museum. It's the most photographed fossil in the world, and it's our famous fish within a fish. I like to call the Gillicus within a Xiphactinus.
That's a lot of words.
That's a lot of words, but the fish inside is the Gillicus, and it's a
Okay.
6-foot-long fish that was eaten by the 13-foot-long fish, which is the Xiphactinus. And it's amazing fossil, because you get the whole fish that's inside of the other one.
Mm-hmm.
And usually, when you eat something, you digest it.
Right,
So all the stomach
right.
acids dissolve everything up. So the fact that the whole skeleton of the Gillicus is inside and still preserved means that the Xiphactinus died very quickly after he ate. So there was no time for digestion before it died. So it was probably bit off a little bit more than he could. He didn't really chew, but
Yeah.
more than he could swallow. So, which makes it really cool for us to have this amazing fossil. And we're really lucky to have it. This is one that was collected by George Sternberg.
Okay.
And it's really the coolest fossil around. But we're in this gallery, and we've got so many fun things. And again, things were really large in the Cretaceous. We have a giant shark called the Cretoxyrhina that's a great white shark-sized shark.
Mm-hmm.
There's lots of sharks in the Cretaceous. This is a really cool one. We have giant turtles, and we've got some really the fun things, the sea monsters. We have plesiosaurs. We have our Dolichoryncops. We always say hello, Dolly.
Mm-hmm.
And she's just a fairly small plesiosaur. Plesiosaurs are cool because they're like your Loch Ness monster things. They swim around with their big paddles.
Okay.
Some of them have long necks, some of them have very short necks. Plesiosaurs, we have our giant plesiosaur, which is Megacephalosaurus, which we always think is cool because as a paleontologist, you name something, Megacephalosaurus.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds cool, but mega just means big. Cephalon just means head, and saurus means lizard. So really, you just call it, hey, look, the big-headed lizard.
Yeah.
But we like to make it a little bit cooler than that, so we call it Megacephalosaurus. Another giant plesiosaur. Then we've got our state fossils, which are really cool. We've got Tylosaurus, which is a giant mosasaur, like you would have seen in Jurassic World, or you would see, like they're basically giant Komodo dragons, except that they lived in the water all the time. And then we've got our other really cool state fossil, which is our flying state fossil, which is Pteranodon. And Pteranodons are just your giant flying, again, seeing sort of the Jurassic Park series. But they're flying, and they flew over the seaway, and they were eating fish. So everything was basically living and feeding off of fish in the ocean, or squid, or other kinds of cool things. So it's really a fascinating glimpse into what Kansas was like 80 million years ago.
So, Dr. Barrick, tell us about this incredible area. This is awesome.
So this is our Cretaceous dinosaur diorama. We're talking about 66 million years ago, just before the dinosaurs went extinct.
Okay.
So we've got all the plants and animals from that time, including our very cool Tyrannosaurus Rex,
Okay.
which is a really fun area to be in.
Wait, what is that?
I forgot to tell you that at night the T-Rex becomes alive.
Oh, no! Are you kidding me?
So
Oh.
you got to be careful. I just have to know that I've got to be faster than you, and I'll be safe. But this is life-size T-Rex, and it's sort of a legend here in Kansas. We have kids of all ages go from being terrified to thinking it's really funny, and we've got parents that were kids when they first came to the museum, and now they're parents and they bring their kids to see their reaction. So this is just an important thing for the Sternberg. It's really, it's one of the big deals and attractions for the museum.
You didn't tell me it was behind me.
Well, that's the fun part, is getting the reaction from people that have not had the chance to experience it yet.
Well, that's awesome. Been a great day. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Our next stop is Sakatumi Sushi. We're gonna try some great sushi, and you know what? I've never had sushi before, so I'm excited. They're also gonna teach me how to make sushi rolls, so let's go in. And now we're here at Sakatumi with the owner, Mike Husky, and I'm telling you what, we are about to have some great sushi. I have never had sushi before, Mike. This is my first time ever. Bang Bang Shrimp. Here we go. First time ever with Bang Bang Shrimp. I'm a believer. I love it. Stir-fried chicken. I'm getting ready to take a sample of the loaded popper roll. Now I'm gonna take a bite of the shag roll. Now I'm about to take a sample of the jack roll. Here we go. Okay, here we go. Here we go. This is called Friday the 13th, but it doesn't look too scary to me, although it does have Halloween colors. I love that. Is a shag roll, is it have anything to do with the Austin Powers movie? That's terrific right there. Love that. Oh, I gotta make sure I don't drop it. Very good. I'm struggle bussing with the chopsticks though. Oh, I dropped it. Uh-oh, it's falling apart. I gotta take more. Really good. Love it. That's really good. I love that one too. Tell me all about the restaurant, how it got started, the concept behind it, where you've been, where you're going, all the particulars.
So it originally got started almost like an accident.
Oh,
really.
yeah?
Yeah. So I was doing it for friends and family.
Okay.
And friends of friends and family decided to hire me for private events. So I did a few private events, and which those private events really skyrocketed the whole concept, because at the time there was no sushi in town.
Yeah.
There's nobody doing it. We were the only one. I was actually the only person who was even attempting it.
Yeah.
I don't even think there was a lot of people doing it in their house at the time. And I started teaching myself sushi because on my honeymoon, we had sushi for the very first time. I didn't think I liked it.
Yeah.
My first experience with sushi was in a Chinese restaurant. It was one of those big buffets.
Yeah.
In St. Louis. I'm originally from St. Louis.
Okay.
I didn't like it. It didn't have a lot of flavor. It was all cold, so I didn't know any better. But so on my honeymoon, we had sushi, and I fell in love with it almost immediately.
Yeah.
This was a time before YouTube.
Okay.
So what I would do is every time I was in Kansas City or out of town, I would go to a bookstore, Barnes & Noble or something, and I would pick up a sushi book.
Yeah.
And I started just reading and working it out on my own. I think it took, for me to make my first roll that was just a solid, good roll that didn't fall apart. After that, I just started making a whole bunch of different rolls. That's when I started doing favors. for friends and family. So it started out where I would just do just like a 3-hour sushi rolling session in my house. That turned into other people's houses for private events. And then that actually turned into, I did a wedding, and then that was for the mayor at the time. And then I also did a college graduation.
Okay.
After that, it just seemed like this whole town was begging for me to open an actual storefront, right? But at the time, it just seemed kind of silly to me because I'm not Asian. I don't have any kind of classic training in sushi, so it just seemed a little weird. So what I did was I just started doing it out of my house for a little while, just for some people. And then I got a call from a bank, a local bank, and they wanted to give me money.
So that's different, because usually the entrepreneur goes to the bank.
Yeah.
So it was reversed. That was kind of cool.
Yeah, I actually did not use them. I ended up going with a newer local bank, Bank of Hayes, and they've treated me incredibly well ever since. And that was really the right move. We've done really well. When we first opened the restaurant, we had a line out to the street and then a little bit down the block.
Wow.
So that went on for almost an entire year. And then the second year, it was second and third, maybe even into the fourth year, it was just standing only. It was something that I didn't plan on being that popular. I just liked to do it, and I thought it would be a stable job. See, in my mind, I was going to have a couple employees, right, and I would do all the work, and that quickly changed into a full staff. So, and now we've got managers. I got a GM. I've got shift managers. So, it's really become a lot bigger than what it was supposed to be, or what I thought it would be, but 100% for the better.
So you mentioned that it took you about a year to learn to roll. So I know I'm going to attempt to roll some sushi. So if I am a big failure, I shouldn't feel bad?
No.
After one try, right?
No. So the thing about rolling sushi is it's just a technique.
Okay.
That's all it is.
Okay.
Once you get that technique down, and we'll show you how to do it, it's really quite simple.
Okay. I'm up for the challenge.
Yeah. The big thing is not to overstuff the rolls.
Right.
So, but yeah, we'll show you exactly what you need to do, and I think you're gonna have a lot of fun.
Okay, well, let's do it.
Great.
And right now, we're gonna roll some sushi, and I'm here with head chef Luis Ramirez, and we're about to get busy on this sushi rolling, so come along and watch real close. So Luis, thanks for having us, and I'm gonna let you lead, and I'm gonna follow along.
All right, so you're gonna start off with some rice first, and you wet your fingers.
Okay.
And then you come over here.
Am I gonna do this one?
Out. Yeah, that's
Okay.
fine. Just spread it out. Leave a little bit of a gap up top.
Okay. It is sticky, that's for sure. I better not quit my day job.
And flip it over. So that will be cream cheese.
Cream cheese first?
Yep. And then slowly spread it across.
Stretch it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So just like this.
Okay. Oh, it broke.
That's okay.
I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna squish it a little bit. Okay, is that good?
Yep. And then a little bit of spicy tuna. We'll spread that across too.
Yours is more pretty than mine.
And then pickles.
Pickles. So it goes right there.
Yeah, just across.
Okay.
Well, we might need another one just to cover the rest of it.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
And then from here, we're just gonna take this here, roll it over, and then with this, we left this open so you can tuck it underneath as you're rolling.
What is this thing called?
It's a makizu, it's a bamboo mat. It's just a form,
Okay.
shape. So you're gonna take it, spread it, and then slowly squeeze. Don't push down. And then push the ends in.
Okay. So squeeze, right? But don't push down.
Yep, not too tight.
And then what? My ends aren't popping out. I didn't do it long enough.
Oh, it's because you gotta move it to the side.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Just push the end
Push
in
this in,
so nothing falls out of the side.
like that.
Yep.
It's gonna look pretty oblong, I think. Oh, that's not bad.
And then from here, we'll take it and slice it into 8 pieces.
Okay, in half, right? Oh, back and forth, right. It's not working here. I better let you do it. I'll watch, you do. I don't want to mess it up. It's already kind of messy. And then from there, okay.
So I usually just do it like this.
Kind of stagger, right?
Yeah.
Except Phil's here is not staggering too good. Oh, this is not looking good, Luis.
It looks easier than what it is.
Yeah. Oh, this is. Oh well, we're having fun. That's all that matters. Maybe you helping me out a little bit.
And then we'll just do crunchies.
Oh, I like crunchies. Is that good?
And then
Okay.
we'll just take sriracha from there and just drizzle the top of it.
I'll let you go first, so I can. Well, you go back and forth, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and I got to keep it on the plate, right? Well, that's not as pretty as yours, but
Looks great.
for a beginner, maybe not too bad. Just go back over here.
Yep.
Okay,
And that's our dill pickle.
and that's the dill pickle?
Dill pickle sriracha roll.
All right, well, thank you. And Mike, congratulations on a successful business and a great story.
I appreciate
Thank
that.
you.
Thank you so
You
much.
bet. And now we're at Precision Golf and Bike, and I'm here with Landon Paul, the owner. Landon, tell us all about this great place because it looks like we're about to have some great fun, I'm telling you.
Yeah, there's a lot of activities to do around here. You know, we have mini golf, driving range, we have an indoor golf simulators, we have a pro shop, we have a bike shop. So we kind of have a little bit of everything going on. So, and driving range, of course, and everything else.
So tell us about how did this concept get started and how long you've been in business and how was it developed?
It started a little bit before me, and it was just a driving range. And then over the years, it kind of evolved, and we added some golf simulators, added the golf shop, added the bike shop, all that stuff. Been here for about, it's been Precision Valley for about 19 years. So about 2006, we started that.
Okay.
And then since then, we've just been trying to roll and keep going.
So do you get a lot of visitors from out of state, or is it mainly Kansas?
We do. It's nice being on I-70. We get a lot of different traffic running through, and I'd say a lot of our business is from surrounding areas, and we do cater to anyone we can, and it's kind of nice being on I-70 and all that stuff too.
Now I noticed behind us here at the driving range, there seems to be some young kids, like high school age.
Yes.
You get a lot of teams that come out here to
Yeah,
practice?
we have high school teams come out, we have college teams come out. When there's golf tournaments, we'll have teams come out and practice before they play, and then general just other people out having fun and working on their golf game a little bit.
Very cool. Now, what led to this career for you? I mean, with this, you've obviously done other things in your life.
Yeah, no, I got out of college and moved away, and then worked at a golf shop in Wichita for a while, and this opened up back here, so I got the job back here and started working here. I've been here for 19 years or 17 years, 18 years.
Yeah, well, very cool. Well, I think we're going to be playing a little mini golf. I'm excited. We're getting ready to do that, so let's go.
Yep, sounds good.
All right. And now we're on the mini golf course, and I'm here with Melissa Dixon with the Hayes Convention and Visitors Bureau. She's been helping us out a lot today to make our stops. So Melissa, thank you so much for your help. You've been a real good friend and a good asset for this. So tell us who we have here and what are we going to do?
So who's helping me today is Lane Dorsweiler of TMPM Boys Golf. And we're just going to play a couple holes and see who comes out on top.
Okay, I'm up for the challenge. How
Ready?
about you?
Yes. How about you, Lane?
Yeah.
I
Thank you.
bet he's gonna win.
We'll see.
There you go.
Go, 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 go. I got it. Do I get a do-over? What's the strategy here? All right, I'm just gonna hit it. Ready? Go, go, go. Ah! It's gonna be the most hits ever for this hole.
Oh, too much. Oh,
I thought so. I thought so.
We should just stop. We should just stop because obviously Lane's gonna win.
I don't know if I would have asked you, Lane, if I knew you were gonna be that good. I'm not counting. All right.
Oh, there you go.
Okay.
Roll it around there. Oh, slug gotcha.
Better, better.
Too hard. If you're next to the wall, I think I was always taught you take the width of the club, right? No, just kidding.
No, we went in. Yes.
We had a great time at Precision Valley Golf and Bike. Melissa, thank you so much.
Anytime.
And Lane, thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. That's a wrap as our journey through Hays, Kansas comes to a close. From prehistoric wonders at the Sternberg Museum to bold bites at Sakatumi Sushi and a day of play at Precision Valley Golf and Bike Center, Hays proves it's more than just history. It's a place of discovery, flavor, and fun. Until next time, I'm Phil Richardson. Thanks for watching. If you have a place you want us to visit, email us at ctastedo@kpts.org. I'm Phil Richardson. We'll see you next time.
These businesses proudly support PBS Kansas and our See Taste Do Hometown Proud. The Furniture Look, Hays Convention and Visitors Bureau, Precision Valley, and Fort Hays State University's Sternberg Museum of Natural History. Support also comes from the Bissing House Bed and Breakfast in Hays, Kansas, located in the heart of downtown. This restored 1909 historic home offers 3 suites with private bathrooms. Learn more at bissinghouse.com.